For me, my mom was always like, so I guess like ruthless is the term? Yeah, ruthless, I suppose, about doing our hair, you know. It was kind of, you know, something we did before school, and there was kind of no nonsense, no time to like, you know, cry about how hard she was pulling your hair. So you kind of get used to it. But like my cousin Rachel, for example, whenever my mom would do her hair, she would cry and just cry because it was like, you know, she couldn't handle the pulling.
Hi.
Hi. I recently just started writing for Harriet. It seeks to offer the point of view of Black women that usually often goes unheard, or even if it's heard, just ignored. It was very recent that the hair discussion had been going on. Mallory Merck, she came with her braids, and it was just like, what the heck, you know? And not even just with her. I mean, like Kylie Jenner, I feel like she's always in the news for doing something. It's just like, what are you doing? When I wrote it, I was not really writing it for me. I was writing it for me, but I was writing it for the people like me who have these same frustrations. Why does this little girl need to know that her hair is deeper than just hair?
With cultural appropriation, it's, you know, there's all these different nuanced terms to it, but it's basically making, a good way to think about it is like making a different culture an accessory for you that day.
Cultural appropriation is cool. Like it's all the rage for someone to go to wear a hat that says twerk on it, or, you know, someone used the word ratchet.
There's the fine line between appreciating and appropriating.
This is what you think Black sounds like. This is what you think Black looks like.
It's like that saying, you know, like if America loved Black culture as much as they love Black people, there wouldn't be racism. So what you see now is artists, you know, who are rappers, for example, who are not appreciating or taking time to understand the culture that rap music came out of.
And I love when she has the little hair. She just had it. I think she's just such a tiny frame that this hair to me overwhelms her. Like I feel like she smells like patchouli oil. Or weed. Yeah, maybe weed.
Why do you think she smells like patchouli oil and weed? Because no one said that about Kylie Jenner when she had locks.
It's actually taken me in my personal life kind of a couple steps to be comfortable with my hair. I remember being a little kid in a predominantly white school, and my hair would get really fuzzy, you know, or just curly in the middle of the day after my mom had smoothed it down. And my friends who were white, they would just have these perfect pigtails all day. There was this one time where, you know, when you use the different chemicals, there's different like reactions you can have to it. And this kind, like if you're not in a ventilated area, it can really like mess with your, you know, your breathing. And so I didn't have an asthma attack or anything, but I remember just like running around the house trying to like not have the smell, and then my head was on fire, and it was just like so uncomfortable and ridiculous that I was like, this is not necessary. Like you know, I like my hair, and, you know, not a chemically processed version of it.
We are told constantly, you're only going to be accepted if you wear your hair straight, and you're not even going to be accepted then, but you'll be more accepted than if you wear your hair like this crap. So it's like when you have someone from the privileged culture coming and consuming and pilfering the culture of a more oppressed person, it means a lot, because it's like, it's only because of that privilege that they are able to do so, and do so successfully. Society's not going to tell you that Black women matter. So when we're screaming saying, we matter, we matter, we matter, we just want someone to listen and say, wow, you are a human. Oh my gosh, you know, like my culture helps with my identity and who I am. It was never meant to be consumed and taken and shared.